my private island.
Hello, motherfuckers. Y'all know what time it is. I got a quick story time. And I know I said I don't fuck with YouTube no more, but it's a few events. It's something that happened recently that I want to tell y'all about. I don't know what I'm going to call this video, the story time. It's probably going to be called My Mommy Senses Kicked In. So, my second oldest, her name is Amaya, and she's in her early 20s now. By the way, Valentine, the dog that I was watching, had her puppies. If y'all probably saw it on my Instagram, Facebook, and I think I posted a video up on here. If you didn't see it now, it's up now. But so it was the night before my dog started to have her puppies, right? My friend's dog started to have her puppies. I was... Hold on. So I was, all of a sudden, I was overcome with anxiety and nausea. I was so anxious. I wasn't feeling well at all. And it was all of a sudden, out of the blue, no trigger. And y'all know I'm accustomed to having anxiety. You know what I'm saying? But usually I can pinpoint a trigger. A lot of excitement, stressful day, lack of sleep, whatever. But this particular night, I couldn't even, I just didn't even know what. My friend was here calming me down, talking me through it, and I was pacing the floors, and eventually, after taking my nighttime medicine, and I have a PRN that I take for my anxiety, and eventually I went to bed, okay? Eventually I fell asleep. The next morning, my daughter Amaya calls me, and she's hysterical almost, crying, "Mommy, I was attacked by a dog," and, she told me the story, how she was at her daddy's partner house, and she asked her not to let the dog out, and she did anyway, and the dog jumped on her arm and bit her. And, she had to go through a bunch of shots, and she still has to get shots and stuff for rabies and all that BS. So when I talked to Jasmine, that same morning, Jasmine hopped on the phone. Amaya put Jasmine on the phone, and I was like, you know what, Jasmine? That's why I was feeling like shit last night. It's because Amaya was going through that. And that's not the first time I tuned into Amaya that way when she wasn't feeling well, when something was wrong. I'm going to tell y'all that first story when she was a baby. But anyway, I told her, I explained to them last night I had this random bout of anxiety, dread, and sickness. I was uneasy. I couldn't stand it. I was feeling terrible, y'all. It was one of the worst. I'm surprised I didn't go to the ER, but I got through it. And to find out the very next morning that my daughter Amaya was attacked by a dog, yeah, I'm tuned into my kids, especially Amaya, because that's not the first time my spidey senses kicked in with her. And I'm going to tell y'all that in a second. But it's just crazy, y'all, how in tune I am with my kids, and especially Amaya. It's just so crazy. It's like I can't even I feel like I'm missing parts to that. But Jasmine said that one of the first things she said to reassure me, she was like, "Mommy, I didn't want to worry you, and she was okay. We would have called you if it was worse." And I was like, it's too late. I was already worrying. I didn't know what I was worrying about at the moment, or what it was for, or who it was for, but I knew something was wrong somewhere, right? So let's flash back all the way back to when Amaya was a newborn. She was colicky, right? I worked 4 p.m. to 12 a.m., okay, as a security guard. So that's like half evening and half night shift, right? So my best friend's mom, I was staying with her, and I was staying with my best friend and her family. And her mom would watch Jasmine, my two oldest, and Amaya, the one the story is about, while I was at work. So one day after work, just because I was so busy with work and the kids, like, I was going to take like a little bit of time. Okay, my memory got full. We got that straight. So I left off where I was saying that after work, I was going to take a little bit of time to meet up with my booski. You know what I'm saying? My kids home safe with my best friend's mom. And, you know, that was going to be my only slot to have my little grown-up time. So I went over my booski house after work. And we were getting ready to do our thing or whatever. And I heard my baby cry. And I was like, I pushed him away from me and I was like, hold up, my baby crying, I gotta go. He was like, whoa, do your thing. Hit me up. I dart home, right? Mind you, she is nowhere near me, y'all. She's nowhere near me. So I pull up to the house. I get in the house. My best friend mom walking the floors with Amaya. She crying because her colic. She got it, which is just baby indigestion reflex. Y'all, talking about like my instinct kicking in. My baby was crying. I heard her crying and I was a mile away from her. Yeah, that's wild. So Maya, baby, I love you. This one's for you. You're my special one because of that. Each of my 5 kids have this one special thing, connection that I have with them. And that is me and Amaya's connection. That, like, I'm so in tune to her. I feel what all of my kids feel. But Amaya, it is loud and it is strong with her. Like, I can hear it in my head as clear as I could see this camera in front of me. Like, I feel her, like, in my bones and in my heart. Like, it's so amazing how that kicked in for me, especially the other day when I was so anxious and so upset and I couldn't figure out why. And did I find out the first thing the next morning? It's because Amaya was attacked by a dog. And she was so upset and hysterical, y'all. This traumatized her, like. So, I'm going to call this story time. My mommy senses kicked in. So, that's what that is. That's my story time. I hope y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell your daddy to do the same thing. Make sure y'all go to X Hamster and follow me. I'm the Green Queen over there. Subscribe to my content on that end because we lit over there. That's a little teeny bit of a life update. You know what I'm saying? Besides the dog had her puppies and all that stuff. But y'all, I'm on my shit, yo. Like, when it comes to that mommy instinct thing, that shit is on 1,000, yo, because I felt my daughter's discomfort, yo. The moment it happened until it finished, until she got home and finally settled in, I was probably going through it with her here because I was feeling like that for hours, y'all. Hours. But anyway, make sure y'all hit the buttons y'all need to hit. Follow me on all my social medias. I'm the Green Queen 226 on TikTok. I'm the Green Queen, no space, on X Hamster. Y'all know I'm a star, you know. I'm a model, a cam model is what they call us. It's corn. My nose is running all the time. But make sure y'all leave a comment. Tell me y'all miss me, because I do miss y'all. But I gotta go where the bag is, and the bag is telling me to go to X Hamster. So make sure y'all hit me up in the comments. Let me know how y'all like the story time. If you want me to relay a story time, I'll do it. I'll come back to YouTube to relay a story time for y'all. Just make sure y'all email me, ElizabethJohnsonWalker4193@gmail.com. All right, y'all.
Take a load off on my private island.